trigger ranking. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification. You like to donate to the channel, cash apps in the description. If you want to follow me on any other platforms, everything's at the top of the description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Soundboard up right quick. Give me a second. Hey, yeah, y'all spam the chat where y'all coming from. City, state, Providence, wherever y'all coming from. Y'all spam the chat. Let me know where y'all coming there from. GPS, what up, what up? Nah, I ain't Goo, bro. You heard about Goo. Goo telling I am. They say Goo up telling on these folks. Yeah, they say Goo telling, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta start the show off, y'all. My bad. Yeah, that boy Goo. They say, hey, but he in a rock and a hard place. If he don't get on the stand, so this is the craziest part about Goo. If he don't get on the stand, Pooh Shiesty can walk. And when he get out, he gonna be the biggest rapper alive. If he do get on the stand, it's gonna fuck his reputation up as being a gangster, so-called gangster, whatever you want to call it.
You are watching a master at work.
That's
Trapaholics. Real trap shit.
real trap shit, bro. Real trap shit. What's up, GPA? Hey, did you pass the test? Did you pass the test you were studying for? What's up? Elgar Ray, what up? Hey, what's up? I said hey. I said hey. Oh, okay, cool. One more second, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
And I knew right from the start I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up. No need to act these hoes. I simply tell them that they ain't.
My bad, y'all. I had to go get the sticks right in there. Hold on. Alright, hold on, y'all. Get this other one out of the way right quick, and then we can start on something. Yeah, Offset got shot yesterday in Miami. That's kind of breaking news. They claim he got shot by Lil TJ. I don't know. But they say Lil TJ got shot too, so I don't know what's going on. Hear her voice, shake my window. Sweet seducing skies, get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, let me take a bite. And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Do me that way. I say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Reaching out. Tell them that it's human nature. Why? That way. They say, tell them that it's human nature. Does it do me that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Alright, y'all, so we're going to the rigmarole, see what the hell going on in the world of YouTube. Alright, y'all, we're going to O'Shea Duke Jackson first. And after that, y'all know we be freestyling. We're checking out O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Hi, excuse me.
Not English.
Okay. I'd like to ask where to get this ketchup. I can't find it.
Me gustaría preguntar dónde conseguir este ketchup. No lo encuentro.
If Drewski can do whiteface, then why can't I do blackface? If he can paint himself white as a joke, then why can't I paint myself black as a joke?
By May 1981, Larry Holmes was 37-0 with 27 knockouts. He was the WBC heavyweight title holder, the Ring Magazine champion holder, and the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. In other words, he had the right to the heavyweight crown, a claim that he had since 1980. But then there was another guy. His name was Gary Cooney. He was up and coming. He was a power puncher. He was 24-0 out of New York. And he had beat some pretty good fighters at this time. He had destroyed Ron Lyle, then Jimmy Young. He had a challenge in front of him. He had to beat former heavyweight champion Ken Norton, who had beat Muhammad Ali in the past, to be considered a serious contender. And in May 1981, that fight would come into reality. But what happened? He beat Norton's ass within 54 seconds.
Damn.
Woo!
54 seconds.
After this fight, there was this whole idea of Jerry Cooney being the Great White Hope. And this is important for this video because there hadn't been a heavyweight champion since 1959 when Ingemar Johansson out of Sweden knocked out Floyd Patterson. So the world wanted to see this fight happen. And indeed, it happened in 1982. And indeed, that fight would happen on Friday, June 11th, 1982, in Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. But before these guys started to fight, something interesting happened.
Defying decades of boxing tradition, the champion was introduced before the challenger.
The undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes.
This was the first time in the history of boxing that a heavyweight champion was introduced before the challenger was, which showed so much disrespect to Larry Holmes. Not only that, they both got the same amount of money for the fight, which also signaled racism to Holmes' camp. But we all know how the fight ended, right?
Ass beat.
Holmes knocked Cooney out in the 13th round. But you guys are asking, what in the hell does this have to do with Drewski, right?
He's right, you know.
Like Larry Holmes in 1981, Drewski is in his prime. He's the undisputed king of internet comedy. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can see him. He's on another level. There's Drewski, and then there's everybody else. His skits are amazing. They're like sociological case studies that even sociologists themselves have not even thought about. Look at Drewski's work with the NASCAR skit, or the Black Hebrew Israelites, or the megachurch pastors. These are all brilliant. His comedy, while offensive, has a message to whoever is watching, and that message is the hard truth. But his biggest skit today, in my honest opinion, was that about Erica Kirk. Drewski's skit really pissed off the right. Its traction on Instagram right now is at 94.6 million views.
Damn.
But this isn't the first time that Drewski's skit pissed off somebody.
Drewski did whiteface. It's funny, but it seems like people are saying if a white person did blackface, that it wouldn't be okay.
Only one way to test it out.
You see, this is Drewski's NASCAR skit. And of course, he put on whiteface. Look who is here being critical about it. That's Logan Paul. You see, he's saying, yeah, this skit is funny, but would people be upset if it was blackface? Just stick with me. See, that is Logan Paul, famous YouTuber, who is the brother of, you guessed it,
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul knows how to get to the bag. He would do anything. YouTube, he'll box. I mean, he knows how to do a whole bunch of stuff. And he seems like he's super rich. He has no real interest in being pissed off about what Drewski is doing. But there's a problem. Drewski is just too big and too popular as a comedian, and being black for anybody to say something about it. But there is somebody who wants to be that great white hope for Drewski.
I want to ask you something because I've been over the last couple of days calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on darker, yeah, and do it and just do it back because why not? Yeah. Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to do it, oh, listening it in while there's even this sentence. But if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think there needs to be some black support for the character.
See, Jake Paul wants to do what Jerry Cooney did many years ago, which is he wants to challenge Drewski as the white guy to put black people in their place. Now, this has happened historically, especially in sports. There was Jack Johnson in 1908, who was the heavyweight title holder, and there was the former heavyweight champion, James Jeffries, a former undefeated champion who came out of retirement to fight Johnson, and it didn't work out well. He also got his ass whooped.
Got it.
But at least in the case of James Jeffries
Got it.
and Jerry Cooney, they were boxers, which is interesting because Jake Paul is that.
I thought he was a boxer.
That's right. Isn't Jake Paul a boxer?
Just like Drewski's a comedian. And you know, I don't know exactly who you are. I don't know if you're a boxer. I don't know who you really are. But I don't know if you're a comedian or not, but I never heard of you, so I don't think you're a comedian.
This is it, skid, because they have to be the great white hope. They feel and he's doing whiteface and he's making fun of Erica Kirk, that somehow, some way, that gives them the authority to come after Drewski, so they take a skit of their own making fun of black people. But see, there's a problem.
In actuality, it's a lot smaller than like. What I'm trying to say is that whiteface and blackface are not comparable because only one of them has a historical context tied behind it. That being blackface. It was used as a tool to dehumanize people, as a means of upholding a racial hierarchy that keeps one group at the top and another way, way down at the bottom. It wasn't just for the sake of comedy, it was also used to reinforce the fact that a group of people were subhumans, they were inferior to us, they don't deserve equality, and that's why it's okay to mock their features and just mock them in general. Whiteface does not have any of that. So even though both of these two terms, right, whiteface and blackface, they exist in a literal sense, only one of them is actually real, and that would be blackface.
You see, doing whiteface has never been made to dehumanize white people. But blackface has been made to dehumanize black people. And see, Jake Paul is saying that, oh, this is a time for equality now. I can go out and do blackface. Let me get my makeup artist to go out and show who I really am, because how I really feel. And we already know that because Jake Paul checks all the boxes. He's a MAGA supporter. Brother already had a problem with the NASCAR skit. So now, here is Jake Paul's opportunity to come out and be the great white hope. He's going to stand up for white people. And since the black person did it, it automatically gives me the opportunity to do it. But whiteface has never been historically discriminatory towards whites. It just hasn't.
But
and the reason why the skit went so viral...
Pre-Yank, I can't say your name, bro. I can't say your name, bro. I don't know. Say your name. I cannot say that shit. I don't know what that is. Priyanka Rafa? I think that's it.
It was not because of the black community. It was because of all people. The skit was on point. It matched up exactly to how she behaves. It mimicked the way that she is on camera. It mimicked her mannerisms. So it really wasn't mimicking her as a white person so much as it was mimicking her as an individual.
I don't think that Jake Paul need to do no blackface because it might get ugly for him. It can get real ugly for him. So I hope you don't want to do that.
She just happened to be white, the same way that Drewski mimics Hebrew Israelites, the same way that Drewski mimics megachurch pastors. But then, let's talk about this.
And the thing is, Drewski is offensive by design. That is his brand. In every single one of his videos, he's punching at a demographic of people, and that's why he's so popular, because people like his offensive jokes. So when
What do you call a sick eagle? You call a sick eagle. Hold on. Give me a second. You call a sick eagle a desert eagle. I guess, I don't know. A bald eagle. I guess, I don't know.
ask me if he can get away with doing
If the eagle got cancer, it's
I get
bald.
away with doing blackface, it ties back to the golden rule of
That's a funny joke. Now that's funny. I could rock with that. Illegal. That's funny. Now that's funny.
offensive comedy. That being that a joke has to be funnier.
You on your way, boy. You gonna be the next Lenny Bruce, boy. You gonna be the next.
And it's offensive.
Bruce's comedy is definitely offensive by design. It's not racially biased. That's just what he does. And if you are going to make a blackface skit, it has to be more funny than it is offensive. And this is my issue here with Jake.
Hey, what do you call an eagle with cancer? A bald eagle. Woo! I'm talking about goddamn.
Paul or Logan Paul. Number one, when Drewski did the Black Hebrew Israelite skit, were you offended? When Drewski made fun of black megachurch pastors, were you offended? And I want to build onto this whole other point. You see, here's what Jake Paul and Logan Paul are trying to do, and what white people are trying to do a lot on social media.
And who's
There's this
ALR?
idea that if Jake Paul does this skit, that he will be canceled.
All right, what the
That
joke is, man?
making
What
fun
the
of
joke
black people or doing blackface is going to destroy his career. I disagree. You want to know why?
Jake, you gotta come up. Come on.
Over the country, and I know he's going to be the one to bring that here to us. I know God is with us.
If anything, this is virtue signaling to the MAGA base, to the extreme right, that listen, I'm proud to be a white person, and how dare these...
Okay, he said, why did the golfer wear 2 pair of pants? Why did the golfer wear 2 pair of pants? I don't know. Hey, okay, so I got one for y'all. On Tiger Woods' mugshot, he didn't look like Tiger Woods. He looked like a tiger in the woods, guys.
Black people make fun of us.
Woo!
Jake Paul is already extremely rich. He already has a lot of money. The people who buy his fights or support him are going to do so. And in fact, more white people are going to support him even more. He won't lose any brand deals. He'll probably gain more brand deals.
And bro, come with the damn punchline, bro. What a punchline that for the golfer joke, man.
It's the most financially lucrative thing that a Caucasian person can do right now. And he understands.
Yeah, that motherfucker, Tiger Woods, I don't know what the hell he did. He looked like a tiger in the woods. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is you doing, bro? You got too much power, too much money, too much prestige. Man, when you got Trump on your dick, you the shit. You the motherfucking shit, bro. If Trump on your dick,
He's right, you know.
if Trump is on your dick, you doing something right.
That if he does this, number one, it's going to give him a lot of publicity. Number two, publicity as a content creator brings in money. This skit
Because to be
has
honest,
the ability to be...
most motherfuckers be kissing Trump ass. Trump don't be kissing no ass. Trump don't kiss no ass, bro. That's one thing we do know about Trump. Trump ain't kissing nobody ass. So for him to be on your boy dick like that, hey, it is what it is, brethren. Warline, brethren, it is what it is. That's all I can say, man. Shit. Shit.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah. That shit ain't gonna end his career. But he need to be careful doing blackface because he gonna run into another motherfucker like Anthony Joshua's gonna break his jaw
As
again.
big as Drewski's or even larger, which is going to drive, number one, more money, more opportunity for Jake Paul. And we've already seen the writing on the wall. Nick Fuentes, a guy who's been literally blacked out of the market for so many years on social media, has started making a lot of money being on the white right. We've seen it with Charlie Kirk, making a lot of money on the white right. White people are going to look for equality even when it's not there to prove a point. But ultimately, in the long run, Jake Paul will end up like the other failed great white hopes. And the reason for it is this.
Don't get that
You're
ass.
simply not qualified to be doing skits. You're not on Drewski's level. You're not a comedian. You're not known for doing this. If anything, the skit blows up in his face, regardless of the attention. But I do want you guys to know that there are many great white hopes coming down the pike. White people want their own version of Drewski. They already got their own version of the president, Donald Trump. They've already gotten their own version of Martin Luther King and Charlie Kirk. Now they're looking for their white version of Drewski. And somebody will step up to the plate, even if it's somebody who has no comedy experience like Jake Paul. So black people better get ready.
There you go.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea.
Guys, what do you think?
Okay.
Hey, y'all check out O'Shea 2 Jackson. He funny. He funny, bro. We gotta run that back. What he be? What he? You don't like when he say that shit. Hold on, bro. Let him end. Y'all check out O'Shea 2 Jackson. Good channel, man. Great content.
To the plate, even if it's somebody who has no comedy experience like Jake Paul. So black people better get ready. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson. Back at it again because of the soda up.
Hey, bro, funny though. Bro got some good shit. He got some good shit on this channel, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he funny. About him being worse than Diddy. Busby is a bad man. I don't know, y'all trying to find some, hold on. 4 weeks ago, hell no, we're not doing that. Offset shot in Miami.
Breaking news, y'all.
Breaking
Offset
news.
and Lil
So hey,
TJ.
y'all check it out. We reacting to Hip Hop Buddha. Y'all go check the channel out, but we gonna react to them over here. We need a little update on our boy Offset getting shot. They say he got shot in his leg, but they say Lil TJ got shot too though. So
At the casino in Florida. Now, we know Lil TJ and Offset had beef. You know, Offset owed Lil TJ some money. Offset ain't never pay him back his money. Lil TJ said it was gonna be on site when he seen him. And I guess one thing led to another, and both of them ended up getting shot. So look, and we got the footage and all that too. So we finna get into all that.
So I guess they did like back in the day, like when them dudes used to take 5 steps and then turn around and shoot. I don't know how that went, but how the hell both of y'all get shot? But that's what I'm trying to figure out. First, how y'all get to fighting and shooting?
And TMZ, they ain't reported about Lil TJ yet, but Lil TJ got shot too. So let's go with the report first. It say the former Migos rapper was shot in a popular casino in Florida. A rep for the rapper confirmed to TMZ Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Per the spokesperson,
Oh, he wasn't
Offset
in Miami,
found
he was in
currently
Hollywood.
at the hospital receiving medical care. The rep added he is unstable and being closely monitored. A rep for the Seminole County Police tells TMZ, we are aware of the incident that occurred at a valet area at 7 p.m. Monday outside of the Hard Rock Hollywood that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. The two individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal. So yeah, they just kept gambling while the bodies was out there. You know what I'm saying? And this report over here, it say Offset is reportedly recovering after claims surfaced that he was shot in the leg during the incident at the Florida casino, although officials have yet to confirm the details. Well, we know the details. Reports have emerged that rapper Offset was allegedly shot in the leg during the incident at the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Though official confirmation remains limited as authorities and representatives work to clarify what happened. Early accounts circulating online claims the Mingo members sustained a leg injury during what witnesses described as a chaotic situation inside or near the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Complex. At the time of publication, law enforcement has not publicly released detailed information confirming the circumstances. Sources on social media began sharing the claims, but neither Offset nor his team, well, I just read to y'all, they responded. So the Hard Rock Hollywood is a major entertainment destination known for hosting concerts, celebrity appearances, and high-profile events, making any incident involving a well-known artist especially visible. This will not be the first time hip-hop artists have faced security concerns and nightlife environments, a long-standing issue that has prompted ongoing conversations about artist safety, venue security, and the risks associated with celebrity visibility. As of now, key questions remain unanswered, including what led to the reported shooting, whether there were any suspects in custody, and full extent of Offset's condition. Yeah, man. Basically what it sounds like to me is Lil TJ ran into Offset and he got it popping. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. Cause I know they don't like each other. So I know they want shooting at the same person and the same person shot both of them. No, that is not what happened.
They said last thing Offset heard was
Then we got a little aftermath right here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that hype button. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube definitely gonna probably flag this video. So make sure y'all hype me up around here. You know what I'm saying? Hype me up. Are the police putting hands on somebody? Are they putting hands on him? And Offset laid down there out there with a bullet in his leg. You know what I'm saying? Put one in his leg. It's crazy, man. Out there trying to gamble, but I told you, I said he stay out the casinos, man. He should have been out here with Cardi, man. You know, you staying in them casinos, you owing people money. People don't be playing about their money. Lil TJ said he was gonna see him about his money. You know what I'm saying? Can't keep playing with people like that. Then they were saying, now they were saying in this scene somewhere, is where they had Lil TJ where he got shot at, but I don't know because I ain't see Lil TJ in the video nowhere. And then after that, we got 6ix9ine driving past the hotel where Lil TJ and Offset got shot at. Man, this is crazy. Stay out them casinos. You know what I'm saying? If you owe people money. That's my advice to Offset. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be street cats. Y'all supposed to be dudes from the street. And, you know, we know people that'll kill you for $1,000, let alone $10,000, $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if 6ix9ine, he fresh out, clowning everybody, clowning Gucci, man. He called him a snitch, called Gucci being a rat. Now he got to clown Offset and Lil TJ. Offset got one of the leg. I don't know what Lil TJ got shot at. They ain't even said they ain't even report on Lil TJ. It was like Lil TJ one ain't there, but now Lil TJ got a bullet in him somewhere too. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta get all the rest of the information in.
You get a bullet.
I'm gonna break it to y'all. Hold on, let me refresh the page. Gotta refresh the page.
You'll get a bullet. You'll get a bullet. You'll get a Everybody got shot, nigga. God.
Yeah, man.
damn.
See, they ain't saying what Lil TJ got shot at.
Everybody
but
got shot.
He got shot at
The
too,
fuck?
man. Breaking news. I don't know why Offset was out here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know how many other rappers he owed money or what other rappers he done got money from, but you know this done happened with the 42 Doug situation. They shooting dice, you feel me? And 42 Doug said in the Vlad interview, they tried to try him and it didn't go the way they think it was gonna go. But then we seen the other video where Offset got beat up all out his pants. The baby done pull up something. I said, what y'all doing there? What they look like they doing? They stumping a mud hole in Offset. Like, man, got what? He got a mud hole stumped in him. I mean, it is what it is, man. You can't be playing with people when it comes to their money, man. We know people to kill you over. I know people kill you over $25. We talking about thousands though. And you don't know how to act. But my whole thing is, I don't even really like gambling. I don't understand why we work so hard to make
to throw your money
take
away.
money out of another black man's pocket anyway.
I'd rather smoke weed, drink, than to gamble, bro. Because at least the feeling of weed and whatever, you know what it's going to do for you. Gambling is an addiction that, bro, if you don't win, that's a bad look, buddy. If you don't fucking win, that's not cool. Yeah, that ain't cool, buddy.
Understand that, but Offset is known for doing that. And he known for borrowing money from people and not paying them back and running out of money and then running up on the money and then if the person that got his money, he trying to rob the whole dice game. You see what I'm saying? But this was at the casino, more than gonna get banned, probably get told they can't come back. And at the same time too, it will be some charges brought up. It will be some people going to jail behind this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way two people get shot in front of a casino in Hollywood, Florida, and don't nobody get arrested. I just read the other report where they say it's under investigation, but they got some suspects in the lockup. You know, we gonna have more information about this tomorrow, man, but like I keep saying, y'all, man, like do something else with your money. Go invest, go buy a good, go do something that stay out them casinos, right? It ain't safe. It ain't safe, man. It ain't safe at all. The people need to stay up out them situations, man. This is crazy, man. This is insane. I don't understand
Man, the kind of money,
as black people can't get this money.
Listen, y'all, the kind of money they throwing away in these casinos, they could put those shits in stocks and bonds. And every month, bro, the freaking,
money and prosper together, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why Offset got a bad gambling problem so bad. Every time he end up in, look at him laying on the ground in pain, agony, leg all shot up. Every single time he's gambling, a situation like this happened. You know what I'm saying?
that's how Quavo got killed. Quavo got killed the same way. They was gambling. I mean, not Quavo, Takeoff got killed. That's how Takeoff got killed. They was gambling. But I don't think Offset was there, though. Yeah, I don't think Offset was with them.
Y'all remember when 42 Doug put the paws on the little baby, run up to me, hey, what y'all doing? Hey, what y'all doing? But they was river dancing on Offset with the pee, punching them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get in the car. He, Then I forgot who they said. He hopped in the car where he had to drive him up out of that man 42 Doug. You know, if little baby would have showed up, man, they probably would have beat that man half to death. And or killed him. You feel me? But y'all got to understand, man, like these casinos and all that nightlife and that trying to overly prove you strict.
Man, I know 42 Doug. Shit, Charleston White used to be my cameraman. Like, come on,
And all this guy,
real spit.
it's all
real
bad.
spit, real
Don't nothing good come from it. Now little TJ shot and Offset shot. You feel me? And I know Offset still owe little TJ his money. And it was like 10,000, 20,000, something like that.
Well, I heard,
Hey, man,
I heard
money.
little
Once
TJ
you
said
money,
5 racks.
You at the casino.
Oh,
if you owe me money, and I pull up and you at the casino, I'm running your pockets. I'm sorry. We running in them pockets. I'm running your pockets. Off top. You
Not
keep your
running
pockets
them
right.
pockets. Not running them pockets.
Running in pockets. I'm not trying to hear nothing. Or you owe me money and you at the casino, I'm not even finna argue with you. We running your pockets, we taking your chain, we taking whatever you got on, you gonna give me my money. Period, point blank.
Damn. It been burning.
And they got me, but I don't even work this late. They got me working late, doing overtime, all type of stuff going on. Gucci don't want to cooperate with the Fed, 6 9 out calling everybody stitches and riding past the scene. Or well, TJ got shot at. Man, it's a mess out here. It's going down. See what I'm saying? And they got Buddha working late. Because when I'm working late for y'all, do me a favor. Check out the playlist and hit the hype button. You know what I'm saying? More videos on the way, man. More info on the way. We gonna stay on the top of this too, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe.
Hey, y'all check out Hip Hop Buddha, man. Buddha, man. Alright, y'all, hold on. Y'all check out what's the Buddha, man. Hey, we going to Willie D Live, y'all. Willie D Live, Freestyle Fanatics podcast. That's what we going with.
Introducing Best Bathroom Stops. Your new go-to app for navigating the often overlooked challenge of finding a clean.
Check out Willie D Live. Y'all check the channel out, Willie D Live. Y'all go look at him, look him up.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? Former Attorney General. Is it just because you got fired by Donald Trump, your president, does not mean that we are not going to investigate you for wrongdoing in your handling of the Epstein files. Your family, they want Pam Bundy's neck. Yeah, fam, they're after her big time. Now, they're saying that Pam Bundy messed around with records, kind of like tampered with evidence and things of that nature. Yeah. I got a question. If I was to ask Pam Bundy anything, the first thing that I want to ask her is, what steps she took to hide files about Trump
and the Epstein
and children? I just straight up asked, what files, what steps did you take to hide files about Donald Trump and little girls specifically?
The Epstein
files. She should be taken to court for her crime right now. Or she could play this, go get her, pick her up, do the prep walk and everything, right? But here's an option for Pam if she cared to take it. She could throw Donald Trump under the bus like Donald Trump did her and pay him back for all of that loyalty she gave him and squeal like a rat.
My mom was telling me about this. She was like, the lady was like, she ain't speaking ill on Trump, this and that. And basically, she was just riding with Trump. And then Trump fired her ass.
He's right,
Yeah, man, she could just rat him out. Say, hey, look, we covered up these files. Like, Pam Bundy knows what's in those files. I think this is why Trump kept her on board to kind of placate her. I do not believe that Pam Bundy is 100% expendable. I do believe that Trump kept her around because she knows where the bodies are buried, literally and figuratively speaking. She knows what's in those files. She knows a lot. And Pam is probably sitting there thinking to herself, she's scared to death because she knows what Trump is capable of.
She come up missing, bro. If something happened to Pam Body, bro, we gonna be scratching our head like, what? What's going on, bro?
He's right,
She knows what the government's capable of. And she's probably scared out of her mind. I don't foresee her throwing Trump under the bus, though. Even if she tried to do it mildly. If she tried to do it mildly, I don't see her doing that. When you get to that type of level, everything, your whole life, like you see a lot. You see you see the good, the bad, and the evil. And you know what could happen. When you get to that level, fam, not only is your life on the line, but everything you love is on the line.
Everything.
You would have no career, no life, no nothing if you spill the beans. If you start speaking on it, your life is over. It's no way possible you would be allowed to continue walking around like nothing's happened. So I don't see her throwing Trump under the bus, but I do see Trump throwing her under the bus. I do see Trump looking out for Trump. The GOP House of Cards are falling. And, hey fam, what a beautiful sight. Couldn't have happened to a better party. Some people say, well, it took them long enough. Well, better late than never, man, But yeah, that's something to think about, giving her full immunity. You give her full immunity, but I don't think that would be enough because she's not going to just need full immunity. She's going to need full protection.
Yeah, they're going to kill her. And I swear, dog.
Remotely acts like she's going to tell what she saw in those files. She's going to give those files.
Somebody's going to hurt her.
Remotely. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because all of them have lied under oath. So, there would be no pardons. I would be comfortable to say that there would be no pardons if the Democrats had somebody side on their end, but they don't really have a real, like, I'm gonna get you sucker type dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get you by any means, I'm gonna get you though. They don't really have one of those type of people over there, I think the closest they can get is Letitia James, or somebody like that. But other than that, they really don't have somebody say, nah, he going down. Because if they did, Trump would be president. If they had somebody who had the courage to go after wrongdoers, criminals, no matter what their lot in life is, no matter what level they're on, if they had that type of person, then Trump wouldn't be the president and his country wouldn't be going through all of the mess that it's going through right now. Pam Bundy was in position when she obstructed justice. She was in position to obstruct justice. And she did. She did. I mean, she wouldn't be the first politician to do that, but she definitely obstructed justice. But it was at Trump's behest, so Trump will protect her as much as he can. But if this thing gets out of control and there's any way that Trump has to give her up to save his own skin, he'll do that first.
Damn. Gotta be crazy if something happened to this lady, bro. That would be crazy. If something happened to this lady, bro. Shit.
He'll give her up, save his own skin, and then fight. Fight, fight, fight. And ultimately, he'll prevail because they're not going to lock him up. If they couldn't lock him up as a 34-time felon, they're not going to lock him up for invading the country. They're not going to lock illegally invading the country. They're not going to lock him up for dropping bombs and starting war.
Damn, Trump got 34 felonies? Wow. I ain't got no felonies and I've been to goddamn jail. That's some crazy shit right there, bro. Like 34 felonies? Damn! That's a lot of felonies, bro. Like, that's some wild work right there, big dog. 34 felonies? Man he ain't never did a damn jail. The only thing he ever did was took a mud shot. And where he took his mud shot, I was locked up at. It's Rice Street. If y'all don't believe me, go look it up. Where Trump took his mud shot, Rice Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Hang on, hold on.
Wars. They're not going to lock him up for padding his pockets. They're not going to lock him up for showing favor with government contracts, giving them to his sons and son-in-laws and friends. They're not going to lock him up for none of that stuff. He's going to die. He's going to die a free man.
A free man, damn.
A free man.
This is my first time watching
who
this.
never had to pay for his crimes against the United States. Now, I want you to think about that. Because everybody else got to pay. You know, they're big on paying for your crimes. They're really big on that. You go to any of these courtrooms, that's all the judges are talking about. You know, we need justice. You know, you're not special. You're not above the law. And we need to send a clear and resounding message to Mr. Such and such, such, that he's not above the law. But they've never taken that position with Donald Trump. Even when he was going through trial, he was given orders by the judge to keep his mouth shut. This dude goes straight to Truth Social. Hell, he's probably sitting in the courtroom on Truth Social talking stuff about the judge, just berating the judge, berating the prosecutors. Nobody does that. Nobody in their right mind. But Trump knew that they wasn't going to lock him up. He knew. And the reason why they wouldn't lock him up is because they want the rest of the world, it's bigger than the United States. They want the rest of the world to see the United States as a trusted country, the country of law and order. And if the country of law and order has a president that ends up in the penitentiary, the way that they see it, perhaps that would do something to affect trust. So instead of doing that, they decide to let him run rampant. But really, if they had locked him up, it would have given foreigners more confidence in the American judicial system. Because then they would have understood, damn, they'll lock anybody up, including the President of the United States. Damn, they serious over there in the US. They are serious about justice. But as it stands, everybody is saying they're not really serious about justice because they have this president who's in the Epstein files that represents the biggest sex crime in the history of the United States and perhaps the entire world. And nothing's being done. He's still allowed to direct the country, you know? Like nothing's being done about it. So they're laughing at the United States. The United States right now is the laughing stock of the world. Trump said we're more respected, we're stronger and all this stuff, man. That's a lie. Nobody respects the United States. They might fear the United States, but fear and respect are two different things.
That's true.
Nobody respects the United States. And the United States don't have
He's right, you know.
pool that it had in the past to pretend to be the world's moral compass. That's over. And also, more countries are now saying no longer are you the world's police. The buck stops here. It was one thing to invade Venezuela, but when he tried to take over Greenland, he had no real footing to stand on. He could not figure out how to explain his way out of that. Everybody understood that was just straight up bullying tactics, and they didn't even try to hide it. Several members of his cabinet was like, yeah, we want Greenland, we're gonna take Greenland, and yeah, and Canada, you better keep your mouth shut, but we'll come get that too. And you know, by the way, France, hey, don't play. You know what we'll do to you. That's the play. That's the mentality. The United States is less respected than they've ever been, and it's not gonna be any more respected when Trump gets out of office.
Gonna be like bully.
They might get a
Kanye
little
West
bit,
out,
just
bully.
get a little momentum, but I suspect that the Democrats will get in and blow it.
Oh shit. Hold on. Oh damn. My bad.
Fan, because that's just the way things have gone. You know, and I'm not trying to be cynical here. I hope everything goes right. I hope they can get in and turn things around. I hope that's what happens. But if I look at history, especially recent history, it just goes from Republican to Democrat, Republican to Democrat. The Democrats get in office, they get everything settled. Everybody's okay, wage-wise, you know. There's, you know, employment is up. You know, people have their health care benefits. People feel good, a little good about themselves, and then, but the Democrats take it too far when they start getting personal about their liberal ways, right? The liberal things that they want to do, and they go to the extreme with it. See, they go to the extreme, and once they go to the extreme with it, people just get tired of it, and they like anybody but the Democrats. So then, even people get so tired that they start voting against their own interests. They're like, you know what? I know this is a horrible person, and I know he went to Ku Klux Klan, and I know the skinheads love him, and I know the neo-Nazis are comfortable in that party,
Man, hey y'all, we were just checking out Willie D Live. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit the notification bell. Thank y'all for kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I'm popping out and I'm coming right back in seconds. Peace and one.